Good evening and welcome to Collector Cars. I'm Lance, your host. Well, this is actually our final show of 2009. Is that right, gentlemen?
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen.
So it says it's
Gentlemen.
Second to last.
Next to last.
This is
Oh,
the
that's
show
right,
before
we got-
Christmas.
One
This
more.
is the one before
It's Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now, with me tonight. Hey, you guys make me this way. Mr. Bill Trier, how you doing?
Hi, Lance. How you
I
doing?
wanted to have all the guys on that have been coming on the show all year long with me. Mark Petty, how you doing? Bill Mergens.
Forgot.
You're off 1 week.
You know,
This would be like Santa's elves over
but see,
there.
I'm the not so special guest. One unknown elf.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a lot to get in tonight, as Mr. Mergens is pointing out to me. So what we're going to do is, Mr. Trier always has something neat and cool for us. You've come up with what?
We've been watching on TV, especially this last couple of weeks, all about our politicians not reading anything and passing laws.
Yeah.
I've got automobile laws that started back about the turn of the last century, and you've got to
Are these
believe
approved by Congress?
that nobody has read these before they were put. They're still on the books, most of them. So I thought
And
we'd go
these
through
laws
them.
are still on the
They're
books?
still on the
All
books. You want to hear them?
Yes.
All right. Okay, cruisers, watch out when you go to Alabama, because you can't drive there blindfolded. True law. In Alaska, don't forget to untie your dog from the roof rack. Glendale, Arizona, cars are not permitted to be driven in reverse.
Yeah.
That's right. That's a law. It's a real law. Arkansas, if you got a hankering for a sandwich or a cold drink while driving in Little Rock at night, lay off the horn, or that snack can get very expensive. Yep, it's against the law to blare a car horn at a restaurant where they serve you outside with cold beverages or sandwiches after 9 o'clock p.m.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Now in California, if you're a woman, it's illegal to drive in a house coat. These are true. Also in California, remember that a vehicle without a driver may not exceed 60 miles per hour. In Glendale, California, it's illegal to jump from a car at 65 miles an hour. So make sure you keep from jumping from your car until you cross the city limits. In Bloomfield, Connecticut, it's against the law to eat in your car.
Really?
Yeah, don't worry about cell phones. You can't even eat in the car. Now this one I like, in Florida. You know what it costs us for traffic tickets down here. It's in the hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But in Sarasota, it's still in the books, the fine for hitting a pedestrian is $78. It may be worth it for some people. In Crete, Illinois, cars can't be driven through the town. I guess the choices are to drive around the town or maybe and get out and push it through the town. Now the reason for that was because of horses.
Right.
Okay. In Kansas, in Topeka, it's against the law to transport dead poultry on Kansas Avenue, just on Kansas Avenue. So use an alternative route when traveling with a bucket of chicken wings. These are still in the books and true. In Ohio, when passing through Youngstown, make sure you've got plenty of gas because it's illegal to run out of gas there.
Illegal to
Run out of
gas.
gas. It's against the law. Yeah. In Memphis, Tennessee, a woman is not to drive a car unless a man warns approaching motorists or pedestrians, warns them by walking in front of the car that is being driven by the woman. True law. In Tennessee, it's against the law to drive a car while sleeping. In New York, it's against the law for a blind person to drive an automobile. In Utah, birds have the right of way of any public highway. In Florida, it's against the law to put livestock on a school bus, so you can't bring your goat to school. And the state of Washington requires motorists that have criminal intentions to stop at the city limits before they come in and telephone the chief of police as he is entering the town.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Let them know you're coming.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay, Kentucky, by law, anyone who has been drinking is sober until he or she cannot hold on to the ground.
Can pass that one in Florida.
This again is way back when cars would scare horses on the dirt roads. In certain sections of Pennsylvania many years ago, the Farmers Anti-Automobile Society set up some rules of the road. In effect, they said, automobiles traveling on country roads at night must send up a rocket every mile, then wait 10 minutes for the road to clear. Now, if a driver sees a team of horses, he is to pull to one side of the road and cover his car with a blanket or dust cover that has been painted to blend into the scenery. Or, in the event that a horse refuses to pass the car on the road, the owner must take his car apart and conceal the parts in the bushes.
Are you
That was
serious?
true, yes. Okay, 3 other last quickies. Long Beach, California. Cars are the only item allowed in your own garage. San Francisco. In San Francisco, it's illegal to wipe one's car with used underwear. And in Denver, Colorado, you may not drive a black car on Sundays.
Oh, wow.
Is
So you
that wild?
There's a lot of
These are
politicians that
actually
don't read
automobile
laws before they
laws
write.
still
Yeah,
on the books.
isn't that incredible? That's just a sample of a lot of them.
I'm surprised none of them actually pertain to me.
There were some
8
I
of
left
them on there
over.
did.
Yeah, we left those out.
People are going to be gutted for it. It's only a $78 fine when they
Yeah, wait till they hear it's only going to cost them $78 to get rid of me.
That and the chicken and the.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Mergens, you have the all the information, everything that you ever wanted to know about the show that Terry Lewis sent us.
Yes.
So, Doug, if you would, Mr. Perkins is out of town on vacation, so we have Doug in the engineering booth. If you'll roll that footage, Mr. Mergens will take it away. Terry Lewis, our Rocky Mountain reporter.
And we're going to Old Colorado City, which is just outside Colorado Springs. Kind of the old town kind of atmosphere. And this show is something that I used to be part of years ago. And great location. And the first one up is a Dodge Power Wagon, 1946, owned by Dave Stock.
That's cool.
That is very cool. You need that for when you go up hunting.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Wait
I
till
could
you
use
see
one
the
of those for pulling the trailer.
Wait till you see the stance on this thing. Oh, we got.
Oh, Gus is knocking over
temporarily
cameras in the
off the
studio.
Now, let's keep it down. We got a show going on here. Look at that.
That is
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I used to drive one of those in high school.
Really?
Yeah, we used to get it lent to us for paper drives. We go pick
Wait
up
a
paper.
minute.
in it.
That was 46, not 36.
I know, but it was an old truck when we.
I see. Okay.
Hey, here's
Hey,
my car.
Trans Am, 1978.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah. Do we know anybody that's got one kind of like this?
You know, there's a couple of them in the area, 2 or 3. Smokey and the Bandit.
yeah, that's exactly right.
This one looks sharp.
Elliot Souza is who owns this one. T-tops. Oh man,
Yeah.
was that correct for the era?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got the T-tops off.
But the front emblem is wrong, is it not? Doesn't it come over the fenders?
No, only on the 10th anniversary. Only on
Only on the
yeah,
10th
yeah,
anniversary.
Yeah.
See there, we learned something.
Yeah.
All the other ones, the
And
Phoenix was strictly to the
Lance had. Oh, look at here.
Oh, you
That's
know,
a
you know,
69 Camaro.
Terry shoots these for Bill.
Yeah.
This
That's
one
sweet.
is
Nice car.
owned by DJ Myers. And this, of course, is a Yanko. I'm going to assume that it's a clone because otherwise I don't think he'd be out at this show with it. But Yankos were, special option that were done by Don Yanko. And they basically either transplanted or they ordered them with a 427. In 1969, you could order the car with a 427. It's not a super sport. But it is a car that, power-wise is right on up there.
El Camino.
El Camino, 1972. Ralph Schaefer. Nice stance in that car. Huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
Nice color scheme on it.
Yeah. So that looks pretty cool.
That is.
How do they keep them that clean?
Well, they're only out 3
Under the
months a
hood.
year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a lot of
Year to do it. This show is typically in August.
Get a wipe with a toothbrush.